Hare Krishna, this is Raja-Vidya, King of Knowledge, by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. It's Krishna and Arjuna, battlefield of Kurukshetra. So I'm going to read chapter 2 since in the last video I did chapter 1. So this is knowledge beyond samsara. Krishna specifically states that this process of Krishna consciousness is susukham, very pleasant and easy to practice. Indeed, the devotional process is very pleasant. We melodiously sing with instruments, and someone will listen and also join, Shravanam Kirtanam. Of course, the music should be in relation with the Supreme Lord and glorification of Him. Hearing Bhagavad Gita is also part of devotional service, and in addition to hearing it, one should be eager to apply it in his life. Krishna consciousness is a science and should not be accepted blindly. There are 9 processes of devotional service recommended: hearing, chanting, remembering, worshipping, praying, serving, engaging as a servitor of the Lord, establishing friendly relations with the Lord, offering everything to the Lord. These are all easy to practice and should be joyfully performed. I had to put some music about Krishna on. Of course, if one thinks that Bhagavad Gita and the Hare Krishna mantra are part of the Hindu system and doesn't want to accept them because of this, he can nonetheless attend the Christian church and sing there. There's no difference between this process and that process. The point is, whatever process one follows, he must become God conscious. God is neither Muslim nor Hindu nor Christian. He is God. Nor are we to be considered Hindu, Muslim, or Christian. These are bodily designations. We are all pure spirit, part and parcel of the Supreme. God is pavitram, pure, and we are also pure. Somehow or other, however, we have fallen into this material ocean, and as the waves toss, we suffer. Actually, we have nothing to do with the tossing waves of material miseries. We must simply pray, Krishna, please pick me up. As soon as we forget Krishna, the ocean of illusion is there, and it at once captures us. The chanting of Hare Krishna is most important in order to escape from this ocean. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, is a sound, shabda, that is non-different from Krishna. When we chant Hare Krishna and dance, Krishna is also dancing with us. Of course, we may say, well, I do not see him, but why do we put so much stress on seeing? Why not hearing? Seeing, tasting, smelling, touching, and hearing are all instruments for experience and knowledge. Why do we put such exclusive stress on seeing? A devotee does not wish to see Krishna. He is satisfied by simply hearing of Krishna. Seeing may eventually be there, but hearing should not be considered any less important. There are things which we hear but do not see. Excuse me. The wind may be whistling past our ears and we can hear it, but there is no possibility of seeing the wind. Since hearing is no less an important experience or valid one than seeing, we can hear Krishna and realize his presence through sound. Sri Krishna himself says, I am not there in my abode. Or in the heart of the meditating yogi, but where my pure devotees are singing. We can feel the presence of Krishna as we actually make progress. It is not that we should simply take things from Krishna and offer him nothing. Everyone is taking something from God, so why not give him something? We are taking from Krishna so much light, air, food, water, and so on. Unless these resources are supplied by Krishna, no one can live. Is it love to simply keep taking and taking and taking without ever offering anything in return? Love means taking and giving also. If we just take from someone and give him nothing in return, that is not love. This is messing up. It is exploitation. It is not that we should just continue eating without ever offering anything to Krishna. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see here. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Pacham puspam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti palitam asnami prayatat manaha yat karoshi yat asnasi yat juhosi darasi yat tapashasi kantiya yat karosva madarpanam. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, fruit, or water, I will accept it. O son of Kunti, all that you do, all that you eat, all that you offer and give away, as well as all austerities that you perform should be done as an offering unto me. Bhagavad Gita 9:26-27. In addition to giving and receiving, in the execution of devotional service, one has to submit to Krishna whatever distress or confidential problem he has. He should say, Krishna, I am suffering in this way. I have fallen in this tossing ocean of material illusion. Kindly pick me up. I understand now that I have no identification with this material world. I am simply put here as if thrown into the Atlantic Ocean. I may not in any way identify with the Atlantic Ocean, but I am subject to the tossing of the ocean. Actually, I am a spiritual spark, a fragmental part of you. To our misfortune, we try to identify with this ocean and stop its tossing. We must not try to stop the tossing. It is not possible. In any case, the tossing will go on, for that is a law of nature. Only the foolish try to adjust to this world. The real problem is how to get out of it. Those who do attempt to adjust and who never turn to Krishna are continually subject to transmigration in the ocean of birth and death. Be back in a second. Wow. Got incense burning and it's making me cough. All that stuff. Anyway, those who do attempt to adjust and who never turn to Krishna are continually subject to transmigration in the ocean of birth and death. Ashrada danaha purusa dharmasyasya parantapa bravyamam nivartante murtyu samsara vartamani. I don't know why this keeps doing that. Those who are not faithful on the path of devotional service cannot attain me, O conqueror of foes, but return to birth and death in this material world. Bhagavad Gita 9:3. Looks like I'm having trouble here. Let's see. By definition, religion is that which connects us with God. If it is not capable of connecting us with God, it is no religion. Religion means searching for God, understanding God, and establishing a relationship with God. This is religion. Those who are engaged in devotional service are acting for Krishna or God. And since in this way there is no connection with God, Krishna consciousness is a religion. It is not possible to manufacture religion. A true religion must come from an authorized source, and that source is either God or his representative. Religion has been called the law of God. It is not possible for a person to manufacture a state law. The law is there, and it is given by the state. One may create some bylaws for his own society, but these laws must be sanctioned by the law of the state. Similarly, if we wish to make some principle of religion, it must be sanctioned by the Vedic authority. Bhagavad Gita is also religion. Great authorities like Ramanujacharya, Madhavacharya, Vishnu Swami, Lord Chaitanya, Shankaracharya, and so many others have accepted Bhagavad Gita as the supreme principle of religion, and Krishna as the supreme personality of Godhead. There's no doubt about it. In the West, also Bhagavad Gita is accepted as a great book of philosophy, and many great scholars and philosophers in the West have read it and commented upon it. Despite acceptance by the scholars and acharyas, there are persons who do not accept Bhagavad Gita and who have no faith. They do not accept it at all as authority, for they think that it is some sentimental exaggeration by a man known as Krishna. Thus Krishna states in the above-quoted verse that those who reject Bhagavad Gita as authority cannot have any connection with him. And because they have no relation to him, they remain in the cycle of birth and death. Aprapriyamam nivartante mritu samsara vartmani. Being subjected to samsara, the cycle of birth and death, does not guarantee that one will necessarily get a similar facility for understanding Bhagavad Gita in the next life. One may not necessarily be born again as a human being, or in America, or in India, or even on this planet. There's no certainty. It all depends on our work. On the path of birth and death, we take our birth, remain for some time, enjoy or suffer, then again give up this body and enter into the womb of a mother, either human being or animal, then prepare another body to come out and begin our work again. This is called Mrityu Samsara Vartmani. If one wants to avoid this path, he must take to Krishna consciousness. Alright. So when Yudhishthira Maharaj was asked, "What is the most wonderful thing in the world?" he replied, "The most wonderful thing is that every day, every moment, people are dying, and yet everyone thinks that death will not come for him. Every minute and every second we experience that living entities are going to the temple of death. Men, insects, animals, birds, everyone is going. This world therefore is called Mrityu Loka, the planet of death. Every day there are obituaries, and if we bother to go to the cemetery or crematorium grounds, we can validate them. Everyone is subject to the law of death, yet no one takes it seriously. This is illusion. Thinking we will live forever, we go on doing whatever we like, feeling that we will never be held responsible. This is a very risky life, and it is the densest part of illusion. We should become very serious and understand that death is waiting. We have heard that the expression as sure as death. This means that in this world, death is the most certain thing. No one can avoid it. When death comes, no longer will our puffed-up philosophy or advanced degrees help us. At that time, our stout and strong body and our intelligence, which don't care for anything, are vanquished. At that time, the fragmental portion, Jivatma, comes under the dictation of material nature. And Prakriti, nature, gives us the type of body for which we are fit. If we want to take this risk, we can avoid Krishna. If we don't want to take it, Krishna will come to help us. So that's chapter 2 of Raja-Vidya, the King of Knowledge, written by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.